Yo, what up? Welcome to Mo Boxing No Problem. I'm Jose Ramirez Jr. and I'm joined by my co-host David, aka Sports and Tunes. We also got the homie Mac on the panel. What up, Mac?
What's up, man?
Good to have you on. And if you wouldn't mind, can you introduce our special guest?
We got Aidyn Yelzhanov, El Casaco Mexicano.
That's right.
In the flesh. How's it going, champ?
Let's go, champ.
Good. How are you?
You're good, man. Thank you for the time.
Thanks for the time. First question we got for you. I'm sure it's a question you get asked all the time. How did you get into boxing?
How I get boxing? I was 13 years old, so every boys like in my city, in my school was doing some sport. Some was wrestling, some boxing. So main reason is because my dad, when he was young, he did boxing. So, but I lost him when I was little, and then in my home was all like diplomas, medals of his boxing tournaments, and then so after I watched some movie after that's why I watched about boxing. I decided to go to box. So
Nice.
yeah, and I won my first tournament in 3 weeks, and then I decided maybe this mine.
Hey,
Nice.
Aidyn, you said that in Kazakhstan number one sport is boxing, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a national sport already.
Nice.
National sport. Nice, man.
Yeah, a lot of great fighters, and just like yourself, come on there, and you guys all hit hard.
You hit hard.
Heavy hitters.
Heavy hitter right there.
Yeah, I saw it in social media. You had a video of your old gloves. You know, just they were kind of already ripping, and just how hard you hit.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
Yeah,
That's the legendary gloves already.
yeah. You've upgraded. You've upgraded now.
Yeah, Sabas gave you some new ones, huh?
Yeah, I got it. No new one.
Yeah,
That's
Sabas.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Seth. Thank you, Seth.
Yep, thank you, Sabbath. Thank you for everybody.
Yeah, shout out to Sabas. And then Aidyn, is there any nickname you're known as? I know Matt calls you El Casaco Mexicano.
So yeah, the guys, the guys call me El Kazajo Mexicano. That's now my nickname, El Kazajo Mexicano.
Yeah, hey,
Nice.
people started getting that name that day over there at the fights, man.
Yeah. I never choose myself nicknames. All the nicknames I had that the people gives me. So this is one. That's my nickname.
Hey, it's more original when the people give it to you, man. More props to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the best ones.
Yeah, and also all my team is Mexicans. I train Mexican guys. My coach is Mexican. Always when we train, we listen always Mexican music, only Mexican music.
Yeah. Hey, so
That's
he's
why
gonna be
I'm
like
Mexican Kazakh now. Yeah.
he's like Triple G. I bring the Mexican style.
Yeah, that's true.
And you get invited to all the carne asadas now.
Yeah.
Man.
And Aidyn, can you tell us a little bit about your amateur career? What were some of your major accomplishments?
Amateur careers. So I was in like national team. I had maybe more than 100 fights, maybe about 150, maybe whole my life.
Damn, that's a lot of fights, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fights, yeah. Because in Kazakhstan, amateur boxing is very popular. There's a lot of tournaments, international tournaments in amateur boxing. So whole year we fight, we train in Kazakhstan. Yeah. So.
Yeah, if you needed more proof that it's the number one sport, there you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, Aidyn, I heard well, you have one loss, but I heard all your fights been with good fighters, man. Like all the guys you fought, there were no pushovers.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I have one loss in the pro boxing.
Yeah.
I got 10 rounds fight after 4 fights. So this without preparing, it is what it is. So that was a good experience.
Yeah.
But there's no stopping El Casaco Mexicano.
Nah.
So, of course, Chingon.
Chingón.
Chingon. And then you made your pro debut in Russia in September 26, 2015. What were your emotions heading into that fight? Were there any nerves at all for your pro debut?
Oh yeah, that was because that my opponent, I was like kind of like beside that my opponent was a strong fighter.
Mm.
Ah,
He before that fight he won there was like uh, WSB like World Series boxing like between teams, and our team was champion. He bring that how to say, there was equal 5-5 with the Ukraine Atamans, the team from Ukraine and Kazakhstan, and he bring the victory for our team. And he was like kind of like big star, so I was like in B side, and I decided to take that fight, and yeah, so I won that fight. I was very happy. I was like 22 years old, I guess. So I, yeah, there was tough fight. It was great. So that I can't explain, my emotions. What was I was very happy. I was preparing for fight 3 weeks, 1 month almost. So yeah, that was a good time.
That's how you do it.
Absolutely. And then as Mac mentioned before, you only have one loss on your pro record. That was in your fifth pro fight, a close decision to your son Salibab. What do you wish you could have done differently to have come out victorious that night?
Say again, I didn't get it.
So for like your only loss, what do you wish you would have done differently to make
to
that
win the
loss
fight.
to win the fight
Uh,
essentially?
If you had to
so
do something different to
to
win the
yeah,
fight,
yeah,
what
of
would you
course.
do?
What I want to do to prepare for fight. I mean, I took that fight without preparing, no training. I
Mm.
mean, like 3 weeks training and only one sparring. That's it.
Yeah.
And I
Short
took
Man,
10
notice.
rounds because I came to fight. I had to fight a different guy from Russia, and then
Mm.
he somehow broke his nose. They said like that, and then they suggested me the stronger fighter, like with the record 10-0 that moment, or 9-0 or something. So I just took that fight, and then I dropped him in third round, but Josh so like it was nothing. And then I got him in fifth round. So I didn't have the experience like the big fights, like a long fight,
Mhm.
like 10 round. I had before like only one time 6 round fight. It was like only 5 round, never 6 round, never 8 round, never 10 round. So I was thinking, and during the fight, what if I will tired or something? I didn't have the experience, so that's why. So, but was good experience that fight. They gave him the victory by points. Someone says I won that fight. Someone says he won. So, but it is what it is. So he's a winner. That day, it's okay. Yeah. I'm going to forward, and maybe someday we will face
hey,
again.
Aiden, you
Yeah,
you you're a winner regardless, man. You went inside the ring, man.
That's right.
Anybody that gets in the ring is a winner.
yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of
So
people wouldn't get in the ring.
maybe.
Yeah,
So that
and
there was good. So the main lesson that I learned to be prepared for every fight, no matter who, to hard work, to train, to hard sparring, and then go to fight.
Man,
Right.
well you were prepared for this last fight, man.
Oh yeah.
that he was. It was a first round KO. Can you
He-
can you tell us about that fight in Pomona, California versus Trenton Gibson, and how did it feel fighting in the U.S. for the first time?
So of course I was nervous because his first fight in U.S. in America. That's I dreamed when I was young to fight, just to fight in America. To came to America, that was like big dream
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. I mean, back in the time, and dreams comes true. There was my friends came from San Francisco, all the way from San Francisco. There was my Mexican friends, my managers, everybody.
Hey, you
Of
had a
course, I
lot of
was never.
fans that day, man.
Ah,
You had a lot of fans that day.
yeah. So yeah, but everything was good. So I'm happy that happened like that, and Yeah, I know the opponent was heavier than me, and he
Yeah,
had
6 pounds,
10 pounds.
10
Oh
pounds. That's
wow,
it,
10
Right.
pounds,
man.
big difference.
Big
Yeah,
difference. Yeah, Aidyn.
Huge
yeah. So
difference.
10,
Well, let
11
me just
pounds,
tell
something like that.
let me just tell you one thing, man. I know they seen the highlights. I seen the highlights, and I was there. You didn't hit this guy completely with all your strength. This guy covered, and you still hit him. He blocked your punch, and you still knocked him down.
Maybe.
That's that power. That's that power.
El
Yeah,
carajo.
there's video out there. There's video out there.
Yeah.
And then as you said, you're back in the ring, great performance. But I did notice, there was a 4.5 year layoff between your last fight and the fight before that. What was the reason for the time off away from boxing?
There was many reasons. I came to America to fight, to train, but I didn't find the promoter, manager. So, and I start just work, and I was working. Then I came back, but 2 years before ago, and there was still no fight.
Mhm.
There was COVID, everything, So, but now, yeah. So new chance, new opportunity. I'm happy for that. So I met the guys, Mac, Carlos, Edgar, coach. So they are supporting me. So they train me. They gave me opportunity to show myself to through the turn the dream to the true.
Hey, you didn't
Yeah.
disappoint us, man. I'll tell you that much.
Thank you. I hope I will continue that.
That's how you
Absolutely.
do it, man. That's the only way, man. You just gotta show out.
We got a live comment here from Skywalker Boxing. Hashtag the winning team says salute, brother.
Salute, champ.
Salute, Skywalker.
Saludos, Skywalker Boxing.
Yeah, so Aidyn, we're excited to see you back in the ring. We don't want to wait another year or so. So when might we see you back?
Very
In
soon.
April 1st is already 9 days, 1.5
Nice.
weeks.
Ah!
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
them where you're gonna fight.
Again,
Tell them where you're gonna fight. Where?
in Long Beach, California.
Nice. The LBC.
Long Beach.
Yeah,
All right, everyone,
Elite
tune
Boxing,
in.
right?
elite boxing. I invite all my Mexican friends, everybody to come watch the fight. It's for sure gonna be a spectacular fight.
Oh
As
yeah.
That's
usual.
right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and shout out to Elite Boxing. They're putting on some good fights.
Yeah.
Then
There we go.
here, OSC
Saludos.
Boxing. Saludos with the 100.
That's right. South Central Boxing. Shout
South
out.
Central in the house. So Aidyn, for your April 1st fight, has your opponent already been picked?
Yeah. F- uh, to be honest, I don't know who, but the coach showed me the record, and he's some Mexican guy from Mexico.
All right.
But you
So yeah,
already
some tough guy.
you already know his MO, so I'm pretty sure Coach Edgar is teaching how to fight that guy, right?
Yeah. So they say that he's very tough. He always go forward. Who never stop and never been knockout. Like he got lost, but by decision. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough fight.
All right. So there we go. If we see that guy on the ground, we'll see. We'll know who did it.
Man.
Yeah, another tough fight, man. Another tough fight. And then your last fight was at 133, or probably because your opponent came in, you said 10 pounds overweight. Do you plan to, for this fight, drop back down to 126?
Yeah, this fight gonna be 126.
Okay. All right.
Your
Perfect.
normal weight, right? That's your walk around weight.
The fight weight is 126, but I used to fight 122 and then 126. So I'm not sure about what weight I need to fight, but we'll see. This fight gonna be 126. After that, we'll see. Maybe 126, maybe less. Who knows?
Is it hard to make 122 for you?
To be honest, like I didn't box as they said like 5 years, right? So I didn't make weight 5 years. I already
Okay.
forgot what is it to make weight. I'm not. I don't know yet. So you'll see. I think
We'll find
it's not
out.
gonna be hard, but you'll
You
see.
know,
Yeah.
All right.
I think in boxing, man, I think that's the hardest thing to do, man. Is keep that weight, man. You look what happened this past weekend, man. I heard Suga
Zurdo.
Ramirez couldn't
Oh,
make weight,
Surdo.
man. Yeah, he couldn't make weight, so I mean that fight got canceled.
Man, well, I hope that happens. That doesn't happen to Aidyn. So let's
Oh,
get it.
Yeah. I'm not so big. Maybe for me it's gonna be easy, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
And then, Aidyn, how do you prepare for fights? Do you watch a lot of tape on your opponents, or do you kind of leave that up to your coaches and you just focus on you?
So right now I'm focused only on me because I didn't see any of the video of my opponent. I just do what coach say. I trust him 100% to my coach, and I just do what he say. That's it.
Chingon, Coach Edgar. Shout out to the homie Coach Edgar, man. Good guy.
Shout out to Coach Edgar.
There you go.
And Aidyn, when it comes to your sparring partners, do you have to travel far to get good sparring, or is it all pretty close to you?
It's pretty close, like 5 minutes.
That's
5 minutes. Gym from me, 5 minutes. It's cool. It's good, you know.
awesome. And then, who's the hardest puncher you've been in the ring with, either in sparring or in a pro fight?
Who's the hardest?
Mm-hmm.
In my life, like in my career.
In career, yeah, it could be in sparring.
Oh.
Yeah.
I even don't know because I sparred with the many guys. Like some of them was much heavier than me, so big guys. I can't say like exactly this guy or this guy. Everyone, I mean, any one of you was like punching some hard, some was technique, like it's different.
Man,
Okay.
you got a heavy hand though.
Yeah.
Aidyn, heavy hand.
Yeah. Have any of your sparring partners or previous opponents, Aidyn, have commented on your power, like how hard you hit?
Say again?
Have any of your previous sparring partners commented on your power, like how hard you hit?
My previous sparring partner?
Yeah. Is there?
Yeah, he
Other
hard.
guys say you hit hard? Has other guys tell you, oh, you hit hard? Other sparring.
They always say like that, but I'm not. I don't know. Maybe.
Super humble,
They
super
always say-
modest.
I think we're gonna have to check your gloves when you spar, man.
They're too heavy.
I never thought that I punch hard or something like that, but all these people say me like I punch hard, so maybe.
Hey
I
man,
punch
if
hard.
you knock the guy down and he was half covering the punch, you hit hard, bro. You hit hard.
That's what I'm saying, Aidyn. This guy, I know you hit hard, man, because you didn't even hit this guy with your whole power. Is what I'm saying. You hit him and he covered up. So he covered up and you still hit him, and you knocked him down. So imagine if you would have hit him with a full punch. Is what I'm saying.
He wouldn't have gotten up at all.
Yeah, he wouldn't have gotten up, man. And you knocked this guy out 3 times in the first round. 3 times. So it's
I was
not
lucky
luck or
that
anything.
You said super humble, super humble.
Very humble.
And then Aidyn, who was your favorite boxer growing up?
favorite boxer.
Mhm.
You know who?
Who?
You know who, man?
Who, Mac?
Triple G.
Triple G.
One of them is Triple G, of course. He's like idol for us for Kazakhstan. We watched his highlights when we grew up
Hey,
before the fight.
He's super humble, man. I met him. Real nice guy, man. Really nice guy.
Yeah, he's very nice guy. Right now, for me, example like in the boxing, it's Joshua Buatsi from England and Suleiman Sissoko from France. How they fight, their technique. I like how they fight. It's very
Nice.
smart boxers. And yeah, sometimes I see I watch their fight to learn something new. And
Hey,
also, of course, every like legendary fighters in history, I watched them. I like them, and of course, what they did, like I learned something from also Mexican fighters, uh, Julio Cesar Chavez, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Aidyn,
Yeah.
I got a good question for you, man.
yeah.
Ryan, Gervonta, who takes it and what round?
If by knockout, Tank. If by decision, Ryan.
Yep. That's what I think.
Good answer, man.
Yeah,
Covering the bases.
but we never know. So
It's boxing.
yes,
Yeah, you're right.
Uh,
How about
And-
Plan Benavides?
Benavides.
Nice.
you, they
Mexican
knock,
style.
you did knockout as well, Aidyn, for Benavides?
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. We got Mag with the surprise for us right now. Here we go. There you go. The Mexican monster.
El Bandera
Mexican
Roja.
monster.
The bandera roja.
Bandera
Yeah.
Roja.
There you go.
There you go.
That, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why I like this guy, man. One, he's a tall fighter. He has longer reach, but don't let that fool you, man. This fool could play in the inside too. This
Yeah.
guy, he's pretty fast for a long reach guy. In the inside.
But have you seen the referee that they announced for the fight? Kenny
Nah.
Bayless?
Don't
Kenny,
tell- oh,
It's Kenny Bayless, and he doesn't like to let people work on the inside.
Oh yeah.
really? Oh yeah, he always separates them. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so, I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
As long as he can keep throwing those punches and bunches, he should be in the money.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Plan is gonna run. He's gonna work. He's gonna work the ring.
Yeah.
But guess what? This fool has reach, so he could get there. But I think honestly, I don't know, man. I think maybe after this one, maybe Caleb retires, man.
Nah, that's soon.
Cause you know what? When I got this right here, it was in Staples Center, man.
Crypto.
And I walked out with David Benavides. I walked out with him.
Oh,
When he
wow.
fought Anthony, yeah, I walked out with him, man. I'll show you guys the video. When he fought Anthony Durrell, and Caleb wants to say that he beat Anthony Durrell, but he beat him after Benavides beat him. So it's like, I don't know. You wanna use that as reference, but it's like I already had beat that fool, you know.
Yeah. And then one more fight I want to ask you about. Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. Who do you think wins that one?
Ooh, that one's good.
Josh Taylor, Jeffrey Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I never watched the fights of Josh Taylor, but I think he's a technique outside the boxer, right?
Yeah, he's
Maybe-
technical.
Very technical.
Yeah, maybe Josh Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Josh Taylor too, man, because that one loss that Teofimo got. I mean, I honestly think that he got overconfident and didn't plan for what's this guy's name?
Cambosos?
Yeah, Camboso. I don't think he trained as hard for Camboso. That's why he got beat. But I don't know, man. Josh Taylor is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
He made me a believer his last fight, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I don't know.
Absolutely. All right. Well, coming back to you, Aidyn. What are some things you like to do outside of boxing? What are some of your hobbies and interests?
Outside of the boxing, to read book.
Nice. Exercise the brain.
Yeah, sometimes we need it to grow our mind. Drink coffee, driving around the beautiful place. I like to watch the beautiful, especially in California. Here's a lot of beautiful places, like
A lot of
ocean
things to do
view,
here, huh?
mountains. Yeah, so I like just walk there, read book, and yeah.
I thought he was gonna say go out and dance and listen to Mexican music with his girlfriend.
And Aidyn, are you currently living in San Francisco?
So currently I'm living in Los Angeles in Lynn
That's just now.
because I'm training here.
Training. Yeah.
Also, I used to like last 4 years almost. I lived in San Francisco, so yeah, I can consider that I lived there too. But most of the time now I here.
Now you got dual residency, San Francisco and Los Angeles.
Yeah.
From the Bay to LA.
Yeah, from the Bay to LA.
Absolutely. What do you like the most from California?
From California, the natures.
The
Nature.
weather, nature.
Yeah,
Yeah, the weather.
nature.
The weather.
Weather is good too. Yeah, I like it. Ocean, and the most important thing is the opportunity to
Yep.
make your dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of dreams, what's the best piece of advice you would give someone that wants to make a career out of boxing and go pro?
Work hard, of course. First of all, work hard, smart, to grow your mind. Never be lazy, and follow your dream, or no matter what happening. That's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Great advice. And final question we got for you. It's not really a question. It's more so opening the floor. What's a message you want to send to your fans and supporters watching the interview?
My message: follow me, watch my fights. All about always what I think before fight to give to the people good fight,
That's
because
right.
people come there to watch the fights, and for me it's more important to give them spectacular, dramatic fights. So that's the
Well,
main reason.
let me tell you, man. That day, you made a statement that day, your last fight in Pomona. I think maybe they didn't hear you when you walked in, but they heard you when you walked out. Because yeah, you let them know, man, that you mean business. You took on a fighter that was 10 pounds overweight, and you still took the fight. I mean, you still took it. And like you said, people like watching good fights. You gave people the good fight, man, and you told them that you mean business. So I think you're on the right path. You're on the right
Thank you.
path, man.
That's right. And either Aidyn or Mac, for those who don't know, where can they get fight tickets for this guy's next fight?
I think you could go to Elite Boxing, or I think you could DM Aidyn himself, and he'll get you
To my coach Edgar Cruz.
or Coach
Okay,
Edgar too.
there you go.
Coach
Yeah.
Edgar or Carlos at
Carlos.
Elite Boxing.
All right, there
Yeah,
you go.
shout out to Carlos too. Much love.
Yeah.
There you go.
Southern Boxing.
And
Go.
Jose, you want to plug up Aidyn's Instagram?
Yeah, absolutely. So everybody, make sure you give Aidyn a follow on Instagram. You see it here on the banner scrolling beside you. As soon as it comes up, I'll kind of read out to you guys. But it is Yelzhanov _. So make sure you give that a follow, and you won't miss any up to dates. We will see the highlight April 1st. Hopefully another viral KO there, Aidyn.
That's right. I'm gonna do my best to go out there and be with Mac, check you out.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Both of you guys invited, man. Definitely.
We appreciate it.
And you know what? Much love to my boy right there, Aidyn. And much love to my boy Carlos from South Central Boxing. Always showing love, man. And
hey, before Aidyn leaves, nice shirt you got there. What you got there? You show us what you got?
From Carlos.
There you go. Representing that South Central Boxing.
We got 2 of those shirts. It looks very similar to yours, Mac.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give you guys something. Don't worry about it. I got you.
We love to, man. We rock it every interview.
For sure, man. I got you guys.
For sure. Well, Aidyn,
Definitely, man.
Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure, talking some boxing with you and getting to know you better. Wish you the best of luck on April 1st.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everybody. Yeah.
Hey, one more thing. Chingon.
Chingon.
Chingon. Shout out to everyone in the chat too. We'll catch y'all later.
Salute, champ.
All right. Have a good night, champ.
You too, guys.
Have a good